Warm Friday evening in Peoria, Arizona. We're at the Peoria Sports Complex, spring training home of the Seattle Mariners, as the Dodgers are here to take them on. Miguel Rojas, not bothered by the temperatures tonight, leading off as the DH. Good spring, as we've told you already. Kyle Tucker to follow, Teoscar. And then Alex Call, who's been really swinging a good bat, playing some good defense. He'll be in the 4 spots. Santiago Espinal, Alex Freeland, Nick Senzel back in the lineup at second base. So is James Tibbs III, getting a good look at first. And Eliezer Alfonso is behind the plate for the Dodgers tonight. So here we go. Miguel Rojas to face Cade Anderson. Mariners and Dodgers. Final spring training meeting. A little bit of a breeze blowing in from center field. Different in Seattle tonight, as Rojas trying to hit the ball to Seattle. This one's deep and it's off the base of the wall. He's around second, and he'll stop there with a leadoff double.
Miguel does not waste much time. Not the best of routes in center field to go after the ball. Fortunately, the deepest part of center is about the only sun field we have at the present time, but a lot of different angles taken on that. Tough play to begin with. I mean, right there is 410 feet away. Pretty good blast by Rojas.
Might not be the case tonight, but I think as the weekend goes along and into next week, they will. And there goes Rojas to third.
Well,
he used the oven mitt.
Well, and it's only
Anderson's pitch. High and in, ball 4. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Teoscar Hernandez hit a home run last night against the Reds over at Camelback Ranch. On the way from Anderson. That's down the right field line deep. This ball back. This ball's gone. A 3-run home run. Teoscar Hernandez. He's homered in back-to-back nights. And the Dodgers break out to a 3-0 lead.
Power to all fields. Teo took inventory. Frustrating 2025 as far as his analogy of it. And dedicated the offseason to get better. So he gets a little breaking ball out away from him, and he hits it the opposite way.
Dodgers strike first. Base. Either way, he's been getting the job done. He swings and hits the ball up in the air to left field. Drifting back is Ryland Thomas. And he'll make the catch for the first out of the ball game.
And even
ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Brock Rodden is over there. 2 down. Struck him out. Dodgers pick up 3. A double from Rojas and a 3-run shot for Teoscar Hernandez as he goes to the opposite field and put it into the bullpen. 3-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the second. Sun heading down. Beautiful skies here in the greater Phoenix area. Still twilight at the ballpark. And Connor Joe at the plate. Looks at ball 1 from Landon Knack. Joe spent some time in the Dodger organization, Giants organization, Pittsburgh Pirates. Trying to make this Mariners club. A little low fastball. Did last inning, striking out Donovan looking. And this one is up the middle and a base hit. First hit for the Mariners. He's around the ball club all the time.
you notice what he's doing, though? I mean, he's evaluating.
He is very involved. In uniform, 20 years old. He's got the maturity of maybe somebody who's 27, 28 in terms of how he plays. 1-2 from Knack. He'll make his big league debut. Connor Joe gets back safely.
To his catcher.
That gets past Alfonso, and down to second base goes Connor Joe.
Alfonso.
of placement at that point. And there's ball 4, and Emerson walks. First, Ryland Thomas, a USC guy, slaps it inside of third down the left field line. Joe will come around third and score. Colt Emerson's going to be waved in. And into second with a 1-out, 2-run double is Ryland Thomas. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he'll chase one down and in.
Yeah,
slider from Knack.
Elbow, ankle, knee.
That one is stroked down the right field line. This will tie the game. Chasing after it is Kyle Tucker in the corner. 2-out run scoring double for Brock Rodman. It's a 3-3 game.
Yeah, and Knack upset with himself. You get a guy 0-2 that really is not taking a good swing, and then you give him a pitch that he can handle and not.
Tonight. 2-1, swung on, lifted to right. Tucker broke back, now comes in, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners tie it up. 3 hits, 2 of them doubles. Heading to the third, all even at 3. For more info, here is a former Dodger farmhand and Robinson Ortiz, who last year was with Great Lakes, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City. So he was with High A. Ortiz deals a challenge. So our first challenge of the game comes from Mitch Garver. It'll be overturned.
The call's overturned. The pitch was a strike.
Wow, that's close.
Yeah, he's smiling.
He says, yep, I did that. Bright. And Tucker hammers one to center field. This ball heading back toward the wall. It is gone off the batter's eye, and a home run for Kyle Tucker, his first of the spring. And the Dodgers take a 4-3 lead.
And something the Dodgers don't really have to have from Kyle Tucker. And I'm talking about the home runs. Oh, they're going to come. He has power, and I think unheralded power in all fields. But he just simply had a great at bat. And he just powered this one. He knew it was gone when he hit it.
Hit pretty high up. And this to right field and a base hit. Took the 2-2 pitch the other way.
That plays large for Tasker and any hitter with 2 strikes.
That one gets past Garver and down to second base, Fitzgerald. Now, we've been talking recently. We've talked about, Joe DiMaggio was your coach with the A's, but you've had some other hitting coaches in your time. Anybody else influential in your career in terms of,
As the game starts.
A call hit by a pitch. Second time this week he's been hit by a pitch. And that gets past Garver, and the runners are going to move up.
That was just poorly received.
And that one's cracked down to third. It's off the glove of Donovan. Dodgers are going to score. Fitzgerald comes in. Safe at first is Espinal. And the Dodgers now lead it 5-3.
The ball hit pretty hard. Boy, it just ricocheted. It's been a long inning for Ortiz.
Well, that clap usually means asking for the ball. So that's the case. Robinson Ortiz, a shorter night than he wanted. Take a pitching change timeout. Kyle Tucker with a leadoff home run gives the Dodgers the lead. Right-hander Tyler Cleveland will take over for Seattle. Top of the 6th inning. Dodgers couple of runs in.
But Cleveland, good luck finding the release point. Just watching his delivery, my arm, my shoulder, my back hurts. And he is barely in contact with the pitching slab. Used to have.
He's as far over
as
he can be on the first base side. Facing Alex Freeland, who's trying to find unless he gets one grooved. Oh, he took it, and that's ball 4. (3-2). That is a soft line drive, short hop, go to second one, and that's all they're going to get. Run comes in, Ciani scores 6-3. Just an off. That ball stroked down the right field line, and it is. That ball's gone. Oh, James Tibbs with a 3-run homer. It hung up just enough and went barely over the top of the wall. And James Tibbs has his 3rd home run of spring training.
Yeah, we can come back to the dugout and order a churro. Well, look where this pitch is. That comes in. That would have been off the plate inside. Well, it's inside the foul pole.
That's the better he looks. And Alfonso clubs one to right field. Drifting back on it is Connor Joe. Will make the catch, and there are 2 down.
And it's not unusual.
Last year for Arkansas. And he's hit by the pitch. A quick at bat for him. Quick plate appearance.
Well, the Dodgers have batted around in this inning.
Well, the things that the first base coach will tell you. There's a ground ball toward the middle, but right down on the knee is Rodden to make the play. And they get him at second. So Kyle Tucker starts the inning off with a blast to give the Dodgers a 4-3 lead, but they were not done. James Tibbs with a 3-run shot, and the Dodgers now lead it 9-3. Well, coming up tomorrow at Camelback Ranch, Dodgers will be the road team against the White Sox, then the home team against Texas on Sunday, and the Brewers on Monday before heading over to Surprise and take on Kansas City under the lights on Tuesday, the 17th. Dobnak stays in, Fitzgerald at the plate. I got confirmation from somebody on something for the 15th and the 16th, those home games for the Dodgers. Dieter Rule, the Dodger Stadium organist, is going to be there to play for those 2 days at Camelback Ranch.
So you got news from somebody.
From Dieter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my point.
I don't like to give up all my sources, but you pressured me. But yeah, no, Dieter, who just had a great run at the Olympic hockey tournament over in Italy.
He was very busy.
Yeah. He's now done multiple Olympics, but he'll be in the house on Sunday and Monday. And Fitzgerald blasts one to the right center field gap. That one's going to roll almost to the wall, cut off by the track. And into second with a double is Fitzgerald.
That's just a good swing.
Davis got over there in a hurry to cut it off to prevent it from going to the wall. Well, Michael Ciani will come up next. He walked and stole second and stole third.
I think you will agree with me is that what we have seen from the younger players to me has been exceptionally good. And they've had more opportunities this year because of the World Baseball Classic. Also because you're looking at this Dodger ball club. I mean, there's no real battles. Still waiting to see who's going to claim the second base starting position for opening day.
0-1, and that's on the corner.
So that, in essence, that has allowed the veteran players to pick and choose the games that they want to play, the length of time that they want to stay into that particular game. It's allowed the young players to kind of stretch their wings.
You talk about that second base position too. I mean, we're talking about opening day. What happens day two? It depends who's pitching.
Yes.
You know, if it's a righty, it could be so and so. If it's a lefty, it could be somebody else.
That may be part of it as well. Yeah. Do you match up against not only right-handers or left-handed pitching, but what about if you've got more of a breaking ball pitcher, a guy that throws mostly fastballs?
Ciani strikes out on a changeup. One away in the Dodger ninth.
Started inside, so he came back, got the corner. That's some pretty good movement on that pitch.
I mean, that's really good arm side stuff right there at the change. Miller, a big cut and a miss at a slider. Well, you talk about number of at-bats guys want in spring training, usually 50 or so. Why is it that that's a good number? As Miller hits one to left field, they're going to hold Fitzgerald at third. Is it just because it gives you an opportunity to see enough pitches?
Well, it's normally associated with the number of games. I normally went by feel. You know, and most of the time, the first week, you're kind of lost as a hitter, maybe as a pitcher as well. Then when you start to kind of get the timing and start getting into it, you know, that's the time that you can really work on a lot of different things. Refine, if you will.
First and third, one out for Zaire Hope. And he cracks one toward the middle. That's going to be fielded by Emerson. He'll have one play to first. He'll get Hope there, but Hope drives in the run as Fitzgerald scores. And the Dodgers with 10 on the board, 10-4. So a very purposeful out for Zaire Hope. Back in Dodger blue, Yency Almonte spent the 2022 and 2023 seasons with the Dodgers after 4 years with the Colorado Rockies. Making his way back. Dodgers included him in the trade with Michael Busch to the Cubs a few years back. And signed a minor league deal with the Dodgers, and he's back on the hill. Well, 3 outs to get. Jackson Reitz is going to come up and hit for Seattle for the first time. DH spot. First ball swinging, fouls it away. Last year in AAA in Tacoma, hit 192. That's one thing that the Mariners have that's pretty nice, is their AAA club is just a short drive away.
You don't have to go far.
You can get guys to the ballpark in a hurry if you need them. Almonte with a sweeper. Well, good to see Yency back. Out of Miami. Originally drafted by the Angels. 1-2. And he strikes him out. One away in the bottom of the ninth.
He just came right after him, too.
Johnny Pereira, veteran catcher. It's his first plate appearance. It comes in the bottom of the ninth. Almonte kicks and fires, and it is in for a called strike. So with the Dodgers in 2022, he did not have any decisions, but he went 3-2 in 23, and he had 49 appearances. And Pereira fights that one off to right field for a base hit.
Look one way, hit it the other.
First base coach Eric Young Jr. Like father, like son. EY Sr. Still coaching. Connor Joe with a man at first and one out. Connor playing the whole game tonight. Ropes this one down the left field side. It hooks into the corner fair off the wall. Here comes Peoria. He'll march into third and into second with a double is Connor Joe.
Well, he got around on this one.
Patrick Wisdom been at first base all night. 0 for 3 with a walk. Struck out swinging, struck out looking, and he swings and misses. And a sweeper from Yency Almonte. Last year, Almonte was in the Cubs system. He pitched at Advanced A South Bend and then went to the Southern League and pitched for Knoxville in Double-A. Another sweeper that's down and away. 2 balls and a strike. You ready for the day game after the night game? Day game tomorrow?
I'll let you know tomorrow. You?
I'll see you in a few hours. There's a broken bat pop-up. Backpedaling is Miller, trying to avoid the bat at the same time. He makes the catch. And now the Mariners down to their final out.
This is a great pitch, location-wise. Look where the pitch is. I mean, that's inside. You're trying to pull your hands in. And you wind up with something that resembles a steak knife in your hand if you're the hitter. They might want to shut the bat rack for some termites. There have been a few of them tonight. 2 of them have exploded.
Colt Emerson takes a strike. Well, at least this time they took the bat down in the dugout. Put it in the wood pile. Oh, 1 pitch. Now they're down to the last strike. Dodgers 1 strike away from their 14th win here in the Cactus League. Almonte's pitch. Oh, that's inside. Good backhanded scoop for Zavala. Yancey trying to turn the lights out on Seattle. And the pitch. And he'll get another.
Ouch.
Boy, that got the home plate umpire good. Staggered him. Seems to be okay.
That's all he needed. 9th inning, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
Yeah.
And have his cage rattled. Steven Jasinski. Good job behind the plate tonight. I think we had what, 1 or 2 challenges? That was it. And Emerson hits the ball deep, and this ball's gone. Wow. Mariners down to their last strike, and Colt Emerson strikes for a 3-run home run. 10-7.
As good as the pitch was on the preceding hitter, jammed a broken bat with 2 strikes. This is not a good pitch. A little breaking ball just hung out over the plate.
Now Ryland Thomas, the last hope for the Mariners. All those folks who are hanging out on the grassy berm out there were rewarded. Waiting for a souvenir all night. One finally got there. Thomas drove in 2 of the 7 runs back in the second inning with a double. And now for the second time tonight, the Mariners are down to their last strike. And Almonte's 1-2. Got that changeup grip. Starts out with. And a 2-2 pitch. And Thomas will get another. Ten runs on 11 hits for the Dodgers. 7 runs, 7 hits for Seattle. And the pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is hit well to center field. Going back after it, Ciani, but he's got room, and the ball game is over. And the Dodgers with the victory. Go to 14-6. The Mariners drop to 5-15-1 here in Cactus League play. The Dave Roberts squad finishing up here with a night game victory on the road against the Mariners. 10-7. Make sure to join us again tomorrow on Sportsnet LA and AM 570 for the radio TV simulcast when the Dodgers face the White Sox at 1 o'clock. For Kirsten Watson and Rick Monday, I'm Tim Neverett. Now, stay tuned for Access Sportsnet Dodgers.